Bay Area Sports Wrap. Bay Area Sports Wrap. Listen to me, you listen to me good. If you don't listen to Bay Area Sports Wrap, I feel for you. Vern Glenn, KPIX Sports. If you like and subscribe it, there's a good chance you might get to heaven.
Obviously, we lost last game, but we haven't been, completely healthy. So we've just been finding ways to win right now. But hopefully we can get. I know Steph will be back, but Wiggs back soon. But I think we're playing really well, offensively especially. We're sharing the ball. It's not sticking up there, and we're just playing together, having fun.
How was it having J.K. back tonight?
Oh, it was amazing. I'd assume when Steph comes back and Wiggs comes back, they'll go back to the original starting lineup. That's won quite a bit, so it'll be fun to have me, Chris, and Jonathan coming off the bench together. If that's what happens, but he's so athletic and he impacts the game. Has so much force. It's easy to play with him.
Brandon, what's the mindset of the team with just 4 games left? You just, as well as you guys have been playing, you're stuck in 10th place still and kind of treading water there. I mean, what's the mindset looking at what's ahead of you this coming week?
Yeah, it's controlling what we can control, which is going 4-0. Obviously, we have a chance to play the Lakers and the Pelicans, who are ahead of us, and I believe Pelicans play the Kings as well. Lakers play tonight against Minnesota, so if we control what we can control and go 4-0, it puts us in pretty good shape to get above that 10 seed.
Apart from the preparation with the team for these next 4 games that are really important, what is your preparation like? Apart from the gym, apart from the videos, you by yourself in your room or at the gym by yourself, what's your preparation like? Yeah,
I think for me, just continuing to be solid. Always watching my matchups, who I might guard. I know Tuesday I'll probably guard a lot of D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reeves, so just getting ready for that. And then for me offensively, I feel like everything just comes naturally to me. So for me, it's more defensively and how I can impact the game. But then, just taking care of your body.
You mentioned that second unit with you, Chris, and J.K. Mm-hmm. What do you think would be the pros and cons of that combination?
I only like to think of the pros, but I think we can play fast, but there's also a good mix of, Chris playing how he plays in the half court, getting J.K. his touches where he likes the ball, and I think when you put a combination of that, it bodes well for us.
I know guys like to have defined roles, and it's always kind of better to be a starter, I guess. But do you and Chris and Kuminga pride yourselves on being able to kind of do both?
Yeah, I think for me, I think I'm just happy that I'm playing. Obviously, this organization in the past didn't really play rookies, and I'm playing close to 30 minutes a night. So just to have that, no matter if I'm starting, coming off the bench, I'm just happy that I'm playing. And I think as a rookie, that's your job to be able to adapt to whatever situation you're put in. And, for the most part, we haven't had a set starting lineup this year, so everybody's kind of had, make changes to what they're accustomed to, and we've done that for the most part. We've had a really good record since the All-Star break.
You guys rested Steph tonight. Obviously, Steve felt he could see, Steph kind of have a relaxing night. I mean, did you see that? And just as a player, how much beyond just, sometimes you can limit a guy's minutes, but when you're not playing for a full day, how much more of an off day is that?
Yeah, I think it's super beneficial for Steph. Obviously, with the passing of Coach Decky and the reschedule of the game, we haven't had a stretch where we've had 2 days off. So it's either been back-to-back or every other night. And for him, carrying the load how he does, I think it's super beneficial for him to get another couple of days off. So he's ready to go for this playoff push. But yeah, I think for me, I missed 2 games, Boston and Toronto. The feeling when you come back and you haven't played in a while, you feel refreshed and ready to go.
Brandon, how much fun are you having watching Trace with these lobs and some of the posters that he's had in the last few weeks?
Yeah, I'm having so much fun just to experience the journey with him since we got drafted on June 22nd, and to see how we went to Santa Cruz together, how we came up and we didn't play, to both of us being in and out of the rotation, to both of us starting some games, finally getting, I think we started our first game together tonight. it's been really fun to see his growth. So I think he has a real shot of making an all-rookie team.
How many dunks did you have this year?
I think it's maybe 4.
Was that your best, do you think, tonight?
Nah, I would say when I go to Milwaukee, my legs feel extra good. But, yeah, it felt pretty good tonight.
How much fun have you had this year, given the fact that, playing in Santa Clara, you're able to stay local, and then, of course, coming from Santa Cruz and being here with the Warriors?
Yeah, I've had so much fun, so much experience, so much knowledge I've gained. It's really, fun for me to be so close to Santa Clara, getting to, spend some off days down there, seeing friends, teammates from last year, and then having the opportunity for them to come watch me play, kind of whenever they really want to is, something that I enjoy, and I know they do too. But just the whole journey hasn't even been a year that I've been a Warrior, so it's been really fun, and we still got a lot more to go.
Brandon, you're always so polite and friendly and saying hello and using our names, and I've seen you with staff members too and employees around the building. Have you always been such an outgoing guy since you were little? Is that just in your DNA, so to speak?
Yeah, I think if you guys know my dad, he's a talker. But I think me going to military school in high school really taught me that portion, and I really, found out. My dad told me all the time that life is all about relationships, and it's about who you know, not necessarily what you know. So to be able to be surrounded by you guys, the staff, just knowing different things, you may help me down the road, and it's because of our relationship that we were able to reconnect. So I think it's super important to know people's names, get to know them a little bit, and go from there.
You seem to really enjoy it. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think life's better when you're happy. Obviously, sometimes on the court I don't really look the happiest, but it's just all out of love of the game. But off the court, I try to be as personable as I can and get to know everybody, get to know my teammates, their families. Like I said, it's all about relationships.
All right, Fred, we got This is ESPN radio announcer Mark Kestisher for Bay Area Sports Wrap. Please give us a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.